guys, and welcome to another podcast where in this episode it will be just me. Uh, Ashley is not here, so it will be just me discussing our previous episode that we did with Kevin and Diane. Hello, guys, again. Thank you for doing this podcast, which was quite insightful and quite long. Yeah, that was really good, and thank you for doing it. So let's dive in and answer some questions. So how was the last podcast? So I think it went really well. We had a lot of topics covered that we wanted. However, as interviewers, I think we didn't do our diligence with our guests, where we were talking to them. However, there was sometimes rolling off the subject and going into the direction that we didn't initially wanted, which is nice to know a little bit more about them, about a little bit more about their life, their families. However, that's on us that we as interviewers don't steer our guests in the direction where we want, and that's something to learn and something to improve in future. So, what can you improve? So, apart from the improvement as interviewers, as the subjects, as a guest. We can improve our setup as well, our sound system. As you heard, the audio from the last podcast was almost it wasn't the best quality, as I can say the least. However, we're improving, we're working on that, and what happened then is because we had several mics, so several mics were picking up the audio from each other, and they were echoing, and there was double sounds, and it was almost impossible to listen to. It's like a bunch of people talking at the same time, where I had just an audio from another mic, like a reserve mic, and I could salvage some audio from there, and that's what you hear in the podcast. And the sound is not the best, and we're really sorry about that. We will improve. We're working on that, and we will improve. The next question is, how do you set up? So usually we have one ring light, we have a few phone holders that hold the phones in the where we want them. So we record with our phones. We have this software which called Prism Live Studio. So for anyone, it's really handy to have it because it's like a small TV studio, so you can stream it straight to the YouTube or you can pre-record it, so you don't occupy any memory space on your phone. Yeah, and you can connect loads of phones, different phones, so you can have different angles. However, you need manually to change it. Uh, so you will need to change between the screens, or you can set up few screens and then just leave it as it is. As for example, I'm doing it right now. As you can see, I'm just changing it in live. New guests, we have a few new guests coming, and we're really excited about it. We hope they're not gonna bail out at the moment of time when I'm recording this. They agreed, and we have the schedule, so we have at least, I believe, 5 more guests, which is great. Thank you guys. Thank you for accepting our invitation, and we look forward to interview you. Yeah, and if anyone wants to come on our podcast to be interviewed, and please let us know. We can do it remotely as well, and yeah, future ideas and future ideas. So in the future, uh, ideally we would have a studio. So we don't have we right now we I'm filming it at home. There's loads of stuff going on around. As you can imagine, I'm a one-man band. I'm doing it basically by myself, pre-recording myself on as I speak. I can see myself, In the future, it will be ideal to have a kind of a studio, to have somebody helping us out, but that's the future. That's the future ideas. Maybe in the future we will focus more on doing like little documentaries as well about people's life, about the inner cities problems, about the countryside, uh, in here in UK or around Europe or the rest of the world as well. So that's the future ideas, and yeah, and we would love to continue with the podcast, and we'd love to continue doing interviews with you guys, with our guests, with our subscribers, with our viewers. Yeah, so if you interested, please let us know, and it will be great to see you. And for the ending, I would like to say thank you to everyone who likes our videos, who supports us, who gives those thumbs up, who comments on the videos, who gives who shares our videos, who expands our reach and expands it to your friends, to your family, so more people can watch us and see our vlogs and podcasts. So guys, please hit that like button, subscribe, notification, and please comment. And we will see you in the next one.